no matter the current situation. Do not allow your current limitations to dictate your thoughts. Understand that these are the very limitations that you're trying to overcome. So do not allow them to dictate to you what is possible and what is impossible. Hi guys, my name is Akshay and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. Today I'm going to talk about how to manifest your desired outcome even when the circumstances are absolutely rigged against you and it's like an emergency situation. I'm going to explain how to do this with the help of a very short and sweet story about two little mice who were friends. So one mouse lived in a warehouse, where grain was stored, and the other one lived on a farm. So they both decided to invite each other for lunch. So the warehouse mouse invited the farm mouse over to his warehouse for lunch. They had lunch, and the farm mouse thanked the warehouse mouse and invited him over to his farm. And when the warehouse mouse arrived, he said, "Look at my beautiful farm. Your warehouse is dark and so bleak and there's not much light that comes in, but look how beautiful is my farm with plenty of sunshine and fresh water. All you eat is grain, 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 grain. You eat grain for breakfast, you eat grain for lunch, you eat grain for, as snacks, you eat grain for dinner. On festivals and holidays, you eat grain. All you eat is grain. But look at me, I have such a boundless supply of fresh fruits and vegetables that grow on the farm, and I sleep on soft beds of hay. You sleep on the hard concrete floor, and there's so much of sunshine and so many nice flowers that grow here, and my farm is so much better than your warehouse." And while the farm mouse was boasting about how beautiful his farm was, a falcon was circling overhead. But the farm mouse was so busy extolling the virtues of how beautiful and grandiose his farm was that he did not notice the falcon, and he kept on telling the warehouse mouse, "Oh, look, I have this freshwater pond here, and so many birds come and they sing songs, and I fall asleep on these huge beds of hay, and my farm is so beautiful and green, blah blah blah." And what happened was, in an instant, the falcon swooped down, and caught the mouse in his beak. And the farmhouse instantly knew that this was the end for him. But even in his moment of absolute weakness, he had this very sincere desire to show his friend that he was cool. And so he said to his friend, the warehouse mouse who was hiding behind a tree, that, "Don't worry, this is my private aircraft which is taking me to the farmer's mansion for snacks. I'll be right back. Please take care of the farm for me while I'm away." And what happened was, the falcon heard these words, and he thought, "What a stupid mouse. He's already gone, as good as gone. However, he's still joking with his friend in such a boastful manner." And the falcon laughed out aloud. And as the falcon laughed, he opened his beak and the mouse fell down and luckily fell on a bed of hay. Okay, so he landed softly and scampered away to safety. The mouse learned that he should never be boastful and be watchful of his surroundings. Okay, but what can we learn? What can we extrapolate from this story? That even when you are at your weakest and everything is rigged against you, do not give in to weakness. Claim yourself to be strong, even when your circumstances seem intimidating and impossible to override or overcome, because your conscious mind does not know how these circumstances can be resolved. The mouse thought that he was dead, right? But he still, even though he was so scared, probably, he still said, I'm going to the farmer's mansion. I'm going to go there and nibble on some snacks. Even though this is just a kid's story, okay, that it has a great message for us. And that message is that do not ever surrender to your circumstances. Always keep believing that you can manifest your desired outcome no matter the current situation. Do not allow your current limitations to dictate your thoughts. Understand that these are the very limitations that you're trying to overcome. So do not allow them to dictate to you what is possible and what is impossible. Neville Goddard encapsulates this in a beautiful, beautiful quote. I'm going to read it out to you. I have it here. Disregard appearances, conditions, in fact, all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. Rest in the assumption that you are already what you want to be, for in that determined assumption, you and your infinite being are merged in creative unity, and with your infinite being, all things are possible. I hope that you were enthralled and inspired by today's video. If you like the video, please hit like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, unleash the power within you. And remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.